Hello and welcome. I'm Knights Angel, and we are back building our sleeves. We've got plenty of light right now at the moment. If you remember from the last episode, we got one side taken care of. Now we're going to take care of the other real quick. And as I said in the last one, unless you are extremely comfortable with it, or it is actually easier for you, pin your fur pretty much you just take the pin, run it like you would through anything else. You pinch the material as tight as possible, and if it's, well, honestly, YouTube it if you can't. But anyway, I'm sure all of you are smart enough to know what you're doing. But pin your material if you need to. Don't be like me. I'm an idiot, and common reasoning does not apply to me. And just because I say it doesn't mean you can get away with it. Because I'm presuming you're not an idiot like me. So, that being said, let's get into this. As you can tell, I already have it set up. We're going to go ahead and start up. I'm going to go ahead and start up with a quick, pretty much lock the end there. And we're going to quickly try and keep as quickly and cleanly as we can, properly. Fold the fur under, in between, pushing it through as far out of the way of the seam as possible. Oh, and by the way, you will get some pulled through, as you can see. That's why, like I said, if you're not an idiot like me, you'll have it pinned or trimmed however you see fit, whatever works for you, whatever you are comfortable with. I am just merely sharing with you guys my methodology, or my madness, if you will. And yes, I already checked. Well, between episodes, I checked. Well, between recordings, I checked I took my safety pins and pinned this seam first to check and make sure how much slack I would need for the overall. And it came out pretty decently. And like I said, this is part of the reason why I am so comfortable working with fur in this manner is I will adjust it as I go. Pinning it down for me slows that process because I have to adjust it beforehand. And I don't plan that far ahead. I literally don't plan that far ahead. I mean, I literally, threw my entire plan for my entire recording schedule for this build together in a matter of minutes, so. But anyway. So we are going to get through this as quick as we can. Aside from my minute and 40-second rambling coming into this, we are at 5:40 on my recording time. So I know it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing, but I am literally taking this inch by inch. I'm adjusting it every inch. And yeah, your hands will be sore. Mine's actually kind of acting up a little bit. So. Nope. Hopefully that didn't snag. Mind your tension, people. Because you don't want to you want to avoid getting a caterpillar. And yes, I said caterpillar. Some words I can't pronounce properly. But we all have words we can't say, so. Which actually reminds me, for the longest time, for actually a good while, you know, it is actually true about, you see a word enough times written, you know what it is, but if you ever hear it, well, actually, it's kind of the reverse for me. You hear a word enough times, you know what it is. But if you read it, and you've never seen it written, you'd end up confusing it and mispronounce it. I've done that several times. One of the funniest is chibi. I've actually mispronounced it, and a friend of mine, I said Chubai instead of chibi. And my friend busts out laughing. And just so that I wasn't feeling bad about it, he turned around and gave it a new definition. Chubai. The form of theft through consumption. In other words, chew, bye! So, you guys got any fun little stories to share? I'm probably not going to read them in the next one because, well, the next video is going to be recorded probably in the next few minutes after I finish this one. So, but I'm going to try and get through this real quick and brush it out. can tell, we're getting close to the end of it, so. And yeah, just so that I have videos posting, if you missed what I did today, I will do a repeat on, I still have one more sleeve to do. I'm gonna do it all over again. Maybe not. I still have to do the gloves, and that's going to be a fun little adventure in of itself. Unless you're watching that one first, and then, or if you've already watched that video, those videos, which I'm really going to rearrange my playlists because set up individual build series, you know. But you know how it is. And yeah, we're going to have a little bit of slack on this one. So we'll get that cleaned up. Yeah, 12 minutes. I can finish this in less than 12 minutes. You don't want to rush, folks. Trust me, you don't want to rush. When you rush, you make mistakes. Don't procrastinate either, because that's one of the things that will make you rush. Remember I had said make sure you cut long? Well, there's a reason for that. You want to cut a little bit more than your actual measurements, because that'll take into account your seam and the pole. Pull is the byproduct of actually running the material through the sewing machine, like I am doing right now. Because as you can tell, I have one corner here and one corner over here. And that is perfectly fine. Because I have it I intentionally cut it a bit long, so it will be fitting me exactly how it's supposed to, with a little bit of give. So now we're almost to the very end. You can see the end of the tunnel. And there you have it. We have a seam. I know you can't really see it, but it's there. and we're good. Alright. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back. Oh! Wait, what just happened? What sorcery is this? It's called the pause feature. Anyway. Now we have, as you can tell, I went ahead and reversed it. Now we're just going to brush out our seam. Sorry about the scraping. I have a tendency of starting off by going against the grain, going against with the pull of the fur, if you will, to clean out the seam. Is that way you're pulling it from the base, not the top. Well, you're kind of pulling it from either direction, so. And then come back. Pull it back through. That's a lot of fur. And like I said, and this will actually go all the way up to my shoulder. I've checked. So, what we're going to do real quick is I'm going to grab my scissors. My scissors. Got a few more minutes. And as you can see, or let's see, not sure how well you guys can see this, so I'm kind of bound because I'm actually not behind the camera. Well, that's kind of obvious, but as you can see, our corners here don't line up. So what we're going to do is we have to be a little bit more stingy about it. So we're going to cut a curve very carefully around the edge here. And we're going to take it right off of the material. We're not going anywhere near the end, that edge there. And there you go. Now, there's a little tiny bit on this side, right there. So what we're going to do with that is I'm just going to go snip, 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 snip. And there we go. Probably didn't see me do that, but voila. We have half a sleeve. Well, we have a sleeve. And I am going to go ahead and close this out here. Share your thoughts, comments, this, that, and the other thing. Push the buttons at your leisure. And thank you again for joining me. I am Knights Angel. This was building the sleeves. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in the next one, and until then, I hope you have a better day. Peace.